Please welcome the CEO of Erfurt Sohn, Felicitas Erfurt-Gordon.
Welcome. My name is Felicitas Erfurt-Gordon. I'm the 8th generation of our family-owned business. We are a manufacturer, the world's largest manufacturer of paintable wallpapers. But what does it mean for the circular economy? We started already nearly 200 years ago to use raw material in a recycled way, because in this time, paper was made from textile, from clothes. So our company is nearly 200 years ago and is from this time sustainable and using recycled raw materials. Our fun fact is that with our wallpaper, every 2 weeks we embrace the globe. But now we come to the story how we developed our company from the use of recycled raw material to be a part of the circular economy. Since 50 years, we use recycled paper as raw material. This means that we can save 60% of energy and water in the raw material purchase. And then the journey started. We invested in a new pulper, what means it's a big paper mixer. And with this new pulper, we were able to raise our recycling material quote up to 60%. All our reject products became raw material again. So the closing of the circularity was completed in the first step, internal. And then to close the loop external, we spoke to a lot of painters, to a lot of wholesalers, and we also invested again in our technology. And in the end, we made it happen that we can use also the wallpaper, what was plastered on the wall and what is painted. We recycle it and it becomes a raw material again for us. So if there is a painter who has a big project, he can contact his wholesaler and we can take the removed wallpaper back to our production plant. We already heard in the first keynote, the use and maintenance of a building is the longest part, and it's also the most important part. So we were thinking, how can we make this part of the building industry even longer, and how can we design our products in this way? So the national, I would say it in German, nationale Kreislaufwirtschaftsstrategie, it's still a really long word. It considers the entire life cycle of products from design and material selection through production, use and reuse and recycling. What does it mean? The product has to be durable, repairable, and recyclable. So in terms of construction, the long-term use is less resource conserving than a new building. But how can we make buildings more circular? Think about the end from the beginning. So the first thing is the design for use. The usage time has to be optimized, has to be as long as possible. With our product, the wood chip wallpaper, we did it already 160 years ago when it was founded, because it sticks on the wall like it would never come back again. And so this is the first part. But then it's also the reuse, and the reuse is also how can it be repaired. And for this reason, everything what covers a wall or what protects the walls in a building helps to also make it longer last. And then the design for more recycling. How can we design a product what can be at the end of the life cycle a raw material base for another product? And with all these thinkings, we help to reduce deposit costs. We reduce our primary material, and so we also can use CO2 costs. Then renewable energy. With this, we can support diversity. And to bring it all together, what is the most important, to avoid harmful substances. Because also, as we heard in the first keynote, when we have a harmful substance in a building and it will get recycled, we have a problem. And also for the long-term usage of a building, when we have harmful substances in our products, we cannot take them out. So our product design is durability, repairability, and healthy living. We concluded is in repaint, repair, remove, and replace. And then there's another thing, the CO2 storage by wood-based products. The circular construction uses a lot of wood. And this is not only because it has a high quality, it also has a good storage effect of CO2. And this has to be shown is reducing also the CO2 level in the atmosphere. So it improves the ecological balance. And to take an example from our products, this roll of wallpaper storages 3 kilos of carbon dioxide. So you can make also one step to save CO2. When you just buy a product, what is wood-based? Yeah, and for it all comes together, the only thing how you can do it is the key success factors to be a role model, to get your team behind you, to have a vision, and also to get responsibility in the whole team. So everybody has to be a part of the sustainability strategy of the company. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Felicitas. Stay with me just for just for a minute more. Thank you so much. So think about the end from the beginning. I think I got this this motto on a necklace, which I received, I don't know, when I was 16 or so. So now you reminded me of that. Very important, very, very important. So Felicitas, what makes you happy about your daily business? So what is your motivation, or what gives you also the strength to really go on this sustainable journey?
We as a family-owned company are sustainable by definition. And now comes a time where we can accelerate it, and also where it gets more importance. Yeah. So for me, it is really important that everybody understands what we have to do, and that it's necessary, and also that in the end we all have the vision to make the world a little bit better, to reduce our emissions. And we have a really small team in our company, and everybody has small ideas. So it's not always the big topic, it's also small ideas that lead to the vision that we want to be more sustainable in our context. And okay, it's also from the economical part, we want to be the leader in our branch.
Thank you very much also for your personal commitment. Give a big hand for Felicitas. Thank you.